talk about. We'll just keep talking. We'll just keep talking. Just keep talking. Talking. For so long. Ow, we're babbling on.
Today is where I would like to start using my words. I am joined today. Hi, Babblings. I know the little babbles out there have been itching for this day, wondering when it would come. Because people need the soul in their ear. Now today I'm joined by, and I know I say this every time, but this time I really do mean it. I'm joined by the true deep soul connection of my life. I met this person on my first day of college in line for comedy troupe auditions. A former guest of the podcast, Misha, was also there in this moment. And this woman and I instantly connected in a way that, you know what it did, is it assuaged my fears about being in Boston at college away. And I was like, oh wait, here's someone that like I understand and recognize and sees me. I'm actually gonna cry. And like made me feel so safe and made me laugh so much and just was there. And then we were so lucky because we had a class together. That was my first class in college ever. It was Gender in a Global Perspective. And obviously after that, Judith Butler made us non-binary tea. And anyway, this is an actress who has appeared on Euphoria. This is a worldwide superstar that you are all fucking lucky to get to hear before she becomes a household name. Not that you're not a household name already in most educated homes, but for, you know, like Kansas City, Missouri, like one day they will know after your big comedy role that is an Oscar win from me and launches your career. It's an early Oscar win in my books on you. Please welcome to the podcast, Kathy Dorn.
That was surreal. You are surreal.
You are not real.
Full body chills.
Where are you?
Full body chills.
What level of chill
Different
body?
dimension.
Which dimension do you live in?
Mars, Jupiter, ascending.
What's your rising?
My actual rising is Scorpio.
Wait, you know.
Oh, I know.
You know everything.
I don't know if we've talked about that.
Did we ever do that? Because you know I'm a Scorpio.
Yes, I do.
And you know everything in my chart besides my rising and moon is basically a Scorpio.
Right.
So we get it that way.
We know that.
We know the truth.
We know the truth.
What's your sun and moon?
My sun, fun story, is not that fun. It's a Pisces Aquarius cusp day. February 19th is both Pisces and Aquarius.
Is that right?
Yep. My moon is in Aquarius.
Girl.
Tell me.
My moon's in Aquarius. My moon's in fucking Aquarius.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
Do you know that?
Makes so much sense for the intergalactic connection.
No, because it's galactical.
Yeah, it's galactical.
And you know what it is? It's the intellectual truth inside our hearts, where everyone thinks we are those gregarious sorts who are smiling, clown dance, funny little court jester. But deep within, we're a very cerebral thinker. Monk-like.
Even.
Monk-like. That's
people are
where
like, what?
People go, where did you go? In the monastery?
You left.
In the White Lotus.
Correct.
Why didn't the kids stay at the monastery? I thought that would have been... You drank the White Lotus teas,
I haven't
right?
yet, which is my deepest shame of my existence.
Wait, pretend you didn't hear what I just said.
No, that's okay.
That's
the punishment I deserve. I don't get to have spoilers at this point.
Yes, you do.
No.
You know what? Because you deserve everything.
Oh, that's
This
really
is the
nice.
best fucking person in the world. I'm sorry.
So nice
Right.
and untrue. But you're that for me.
You are that for me.
You're
and
that
we
for
go
me.
such long periods of time sometimes where we're on our... I won't even say, like, it in a negative framework because it's
Yes.
like we go and do our paths that need to be walked on the
Correct.
cobblestone streets.
Which is our independent
Which is our
Aquarian way. Independent.
And then we come back and we're here and
Yeah.
we just hugged and I
time has
actually
left.
felt, you know, when you drink a cold glass of water after being hot for a while and you can kind of feel it like trickling down into your whole body.
The hydration of the soul.
The hydration. Oh, you know the stuff.
Oh yeah, the hydration of the soul.
Oh, you drink the tea?
Oh, sure, the mitochondria. Hydrated.
Oh, mitochondria. Did you mention to say chlorophyll?
Perhaps.
Photosynthesis. And could you charge up my necklace? Just, you know, grasp it and give it and take from it what you need.
I didn't take a thing.
You weren't needing it. Because I actually think our hug gave you a lot.
Oh, our hug.
But
that
if you
was
need more of this
transcendental.
later, you just touch.
Yeah,
Feel
that's
free.
gonna come in play.
Season. Can I ask you something?
Of course you can. Anything. I'm an open book.
First of all, love you. Hope you're well.
Love you so much.
So glad we got to catch up before this so we can focus on the topics at hand
Right,
here.
right.
Which will bleed into real life. But let me ask you,
Yeah,
Kathy Dorn,
that's me.
who are you in the
My
eight?
first name.
And let me explain in case you need a refresher.
Oh, I do know, but I
You
actually
know.
need a refresher as
Well,
well.
let me see how I'll say it this time. Sometimes I surprise myself. Here we're talking about an octet of women and maybe a few theys in there. It's hard to say. No,
These are
they're,
idols.
They're all 8 women, basically. They're all she pronouns. These are the ones. These are the idols. These are the archetypes. These are the blueprint and pink print. This is what made it all possible. And that's Carrie, Miranda, Charlotte, Samantha, Hannah, Jesha, Shoshana, Marty.
Correct.
I might have said Jesha,
Jesha. But we all
Jesha.
knew what you meant
but you got it.
in my soul.
I know who I think you are.
I want to hear after what you
Okay,
think. Liz, 'cause
yeah.
I'm very
Well, that's where the
curious.
conversation really gets fun, is
Yeah.
when you say what you think the other person is. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I've had thoughts about this.
self-identity, where do you go?
Self-identify as Charlotte
Yeah.
Shosh.
That's your
Duology.
Selfa. Dua. Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Do you have Dua in you as well?
Dua?
Lipa?
Oh, sure.
Charlotte Shosh is what I would say for
Charlotte
you
Shosh?
too.
Oh, so that's a match.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Did you not know
God.
that was where I landed for you?
I thought, well...
What did you think I
never
thought you
know.
thought?
Because what I think... No, because you know my truth. You know my glory. You know
Well,
my
you're
soul.
a romantic. No
I
spoilers.
am. No
Traditionalist
spoilers
romance.
here.
So am I, obviously.
Yes, of course.
And I actually... Well, what do you think I am? And wait,
I've
before I ask
listened
that...
to too many,
So you know the team.
so I know.
What do you think about Shosh for you?
I sit with that truth.
Yeah.
And some days I'm like, that is my favorite part of me. And then some days it's Dark Night of the Moon.
Oh, it's moon night
It's like,
on a summer's
oh,
night.
I'm Shosh. Do I need to go to therapy the
No,
second time this week?
You know, in the end, she gets structured up, and she actually...
which is a part of it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I can really talk about interdependenta. I
I
can go into a cave and
You can go
leave it
cavular.
all behind.
You can put into your necessities the darkness that is required to... You get what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. I left us, I returned, I left again, and I'm back.
Yeah, something that's coming up for me right now is the Milky Way.
Yes.
And sort of like a cosmic, I don't want to say black hole because that's not right, but it's everything
Yes.
pressing into a thing that's smaller than an atom and then exploding back out.
Right.
Which
yes.
I guess is a black hole, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I know, because we don't have a word
it's
for it yet.
purple.
It
and
is
blue.
purple. It's iridescent.
That's where we go.
Iridocyclitis.
Iridocyclitis. But see, this is the fundamentalist thing, is that we share this sort of magic.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, today is gonna be a woo-woo magica.
We're going to go right into the woo-woo.
Well, because, I mean,
Quick.
the topic at hand involves woo-hoo.
Oh, woo-hoo.
Kathy, what are you
Ing.
babbling? Are you from Sims? You know woo-hoo.
Of course, that's the reference.
I mean, that's basically what we're doing. Woohoo for try for baby. Woohoo.
Try for baby.
Woohoo in the photo booth.
Woohoo in the
on the
photo
pool
booth, in the
table.
bush, in the rose bush.
Can you woohoo in the rose bush?
You can in the
You'd
rose
get
bush.
scratched.
Oh.
Wait, which edition
That
can you
might
rose
be
bush?
4.
Okay, 4.
And an expansion.
Did you play 4?
Or a mod.
Oh, that's a mod. Wait, what's a mod? Oh, that's where you like download the cheat.
Yeah.
Did you use the forum? In Sims 2, you could upload and download clothing and sets and Sims and houses from the forum.
Oh, from the forum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they had like
We might
celebrities.
be talking the same language.
I think we
'cause
are.
Did you have CC? Custom content?
I think that's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, on Sims 2,
It's
it
free.
was...
It's the LimeWire of
Yeah,
Sims.
yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
This is the same.
yes.
Exactly.
And you got some major shit there.
Fully.
You could crop. I actually went in Photoshop and like made my own shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
If
like
you still
I
have
cropped
those
stuff.
files.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that I am a dark purger of files, and I end up losing lots.
I'm a dark
I
hoarder
delete a lot of shit.
files. So
Oh,
this
you've
is
got files? See, this
is
is
the
where
yin
it's
and the
the
yang.
outlet and plug.
right. Yes.
Yes, and the yin and the yang.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon. I mean, we're both lunar. I'm not
We are
going to try and suggest
very
one of us is
lunar.
Solaris, except that
Correct.
in conjunction with one another, it does become Solaris Moon Leah.
Correct.
You get the tea.
Of course.
Now tell me.
Yes.
Wait, there was one thing I wanted to follow up on.
Oh,
Sims
well, there was
were-
Charlotte as well. We left her in the dust.
Oh, yeah, we like didn't.
We
Like, that was so weird. We like didn't talk about Charlotte.
we didn't, and that actually
That was
feel
it was
awful
it was
about
uncomfortable and weird. I feel guilty. What I feel is guilt.
We owe her something. I'm gonna reach out.
First of all, there is. Actually, I won't say it. I'm gonna scare you. There's a bug
There's a
on this
spider
ceiling.
on the
Are
ceiling.
you scared of spiders?
I am afraid a little
Okay,
bit.
so-
How big are we talking? Coin size? Nickel?
It's big.
Nickel? Quarter?
I think I should just take
Should
care of
we-
it. I mean,
okay.
I don't think it will move. Is it gonna ruin you to know? I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Is it
Let me just
gonna
take
hurt
care
me?
of it.
Okay, yeah, let's
No,
take
it's
care of
not
it.
gonna hurt you, but let me just take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
So why don't you wax a little poetic about Charlotte while I?
Oh, wax poetic.
Yeah.
Okay, even though it's on the ceiling, here comes my panic.
I'm gonna.
As I try to tell you about Charlotte and how she connects to me, I'm gonna trust you
I'm
here.
gonna get you safe. I'm not afraid of
As my voice
spiders at all,
cracks.
randomly.
Okay, so Charlotte, I might need to say is one of the more misunderstood. Maybe. Along with Miranda, perhaps. But in the show, I feel that she's often seen too much as a pure well done.
So funny.
Okay, now you can tell me what it was.
Okay.
Well done.
I didn't want to
Hilt.
freak you out.
That was
What
the right
did I miss
move.
about
I
Charlotte?
I would have
Well,
lost.
I know, and I you wouldn't have been able to do this anymore.
Right. Correct.
So it was big as fuck. It was like a daddy long legs.
Oh, I fucking hate
it was a
daddies.
daddy long legs.
Long legs, at least.
And I'm gonna say this.
Yes.
I actually am not afraid of spiders.
Oh my god, that is a triumph. You should
I'm
put
not
that on your
really
resume.
not afraid of bugs. I will, because I actually was gonna check in on you on resume help
Yes.
and getting an agent
As an assistant.
and a reel and a manager and being an
Correct.
actor. Because Kathy, oh, there's so much to talk about. Kathy was in BFA acting at Emerson, is like one of the greatest actresses I know or ever. Like, she's so talented and has the emotional, dramatic depths and comedic. I won't continue sucking your dick the whole time. I'll let us actually talk real shit. But
That's so kind.
it's just true, and it's like it merits repeating. But anyway, the spider was a daddy long legs.
yeah.
I normally wouldn't kill it because I believe in the elegance of spiders, but today felt like a kill day.
Yeah.
And I killed it and threw the carcass over the balcony.
bang,
So
bang,
she's
bang.
gone. And
she
she's
left.
dead.
Yeah. We'll lament
I'm afraid
that.
of snakes, though.
Interesting. I'm not afraid of snakes.
You're not?
Oh.
Wait, how
For
are you
some
not?
reason, I find them enchanting.
Oh,
Sexual
no.
as well.
Sex I do sort of get because of the horror and fear I have. It's almost like a perversion of like, you know what I'm saying?
I
like
do.
sex and fear.
It's all intertwined. But in society, I find that snakes, symbols wise, are often given like mystique, temptation.
Well, Garden of Eden.
Correct.
The song by Lady Gaga, not the biblical concept.
That's right.
There.
That's what we said.
That's what we do.
Correct. Correct.
Gar Gar Binks.
Get it.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar.
Do you know her?
Well, yeah.
You know her. She's great.
Talk about another character who
Talk-
is not given her flowers.
Should she be in the 8?
Yes.
We could bump out
as
Jessa.
of today.
Yeah. It's Jar Jar, not Jessa.
It goes Jar Jar. Shosh.
More to say on Char.
More.
before we get to our big-
I didn't provide anything of note.
Well, because you were stuttering through a
Correct, and I was croaking and crackling at the seams.
Spiders. I like them
Charlotte.
because of the spider in A Bug's Life. I think that's what got me started.
Oh, and A Bug's Life is
Like, she's everything.
We'll intertwine that.
We'll get there. Oh,
A Bug's
I mean,
Life is
talking about the topic.
Correct.
Oh, because they are the pink brand. Okay, so wait, so Charlotte.
Yeah. So Charlotte.
It was her wedding. I feel like I'm cutting you off over and over, but
Do it. Nope.
I'm just so excited. Her wedding episode I just watched yesterday on Easter Sunday. It's so funny.
Her love story
Tell me a few
changed
things.
possibly everything
Yes,
for me.
yes.
I learned
Do you mean with Harry?
the most, yes.
Yeah.
From Charlotte
Yeah.
with love.
Yes. Did she teach you?
She taught me.
And what did she teach you? If you can sum it up.
I'm not sure if I can get the words right, but I'm going to try my best.
You have lingual qualities in you, though, so you can do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I doubt that at times, but I'll try. Is she, in the beginning, brought in doubt. She was like, there's no way. There's no way. But
she doubted.
she was on the journey already to finding her true, authentic self.
Oh,
And
my
she
God.
chose, finally, I just got the chills, for her true, authentic self.
Oh, I choose my choice. I
got
She was all.
Do you see?
Oh, they're violent. That looks like the Grand Canyon right now. The thing with Charlotte, you're so right. Like, the thing about her is she was like, I'm determined to figure out what I want, and I'm gonna go get what I want.
Yes, and everyone was just like, you're good enough, honey. You've got it already, honey.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Well, she's gorgeous. She looks like my
gorgeous.
mom, by the way.
Oh, she does.
So much.
So
They're
much
two
like
of the most
Christina.
beautiful of all time.
Of all time.
If not the.
Oh,
Christina. And you, of course, are the 3 women. And me. So there's the quartet.
Quartet. Oh my God.
More on Char?
Yeah. That's really it. Is like her journey to her true, authentic self is so inspiring.
And by the way, she's like the MVP of And Just Like That. Are you
Oh
watching?
my God.
She's so fucking
She is
funny.
the MVP.
Yeah.
She just went right up to the bat and said, hey.
She took a wooden bat and the pitcher threw the ball and
cracked. Like Voldemort with the Elder Wand.
oh, the wand cracked.
You know the wand crack moment.
The wand crack you up. Crack it. One more thing I just want to say is she
Please
has
do.
a podcast called Are You With Charlotte? I don't know if you've listened. Girl.
Yeah, and I didn't know that.
She just started it, Kristen Davis, and the episodes where she has guests are kind of a flop. No shade. Oh, I should
She's
babble
such a
that.
star.
But the solo episodes are unreal. You learn millions of things about the whole process of Sex and the City.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What if I be? Here's something is sometimes I'm a fake fan and sometimes I'm real, but I forget a lot of things. So I'm like, I know
sending
what you're
you
talking
forget me nots.
Right.
Help you to remember.
Forget me not.
Forget me and the tunnel under. Okay, so Kathy,
right.
I have to ask you another question now.
Yes.
What are you babbling on about today, son?
Well,
Yeah.
romance.
Romance.
Novels.
A novel.
Mainly.
Mainly,
see where she
with the
goes.
lens we're taking here is romance novels.
Right. And we'll
But
see
it
where she
is the
goes.
broadest of romance where we can take. Yeah, we'll see where she goes. It's a
yeah.
path unforged.
Right. It's like we have the template.
I'm so excited about templations.
Me too.
Yeah.
Right.
Where do we begin? How did you first get into romance novels? Like, what was the first one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And Charlotte will come back to this, by the way.
Charlotte will be a part
She's
of
a
this.
major part of this.
Really?
And like true authentic self, take what you've always wanted, no shame.
Oh,
This is gonna be major.
because first we felt shame
First
for
we felt
years.
shame and we were petrified.
And we were petulant.
Correct.
And
Petulant
we were
children.
petrified is the word because we were
Petrified.
frozen
Yeah.
into a rock like Petrificus totalis.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
So to answer your question,
Uh-huh.
the beginnings of it all had to be, A Bug's Life. We could talk about
There.
that as
Can
well.
we start there?
Because sexual awakening had to be Flick.
Flick is fucking...
Flick?
I'm actually like...
Flickerman.
I'm like...
I don't know if that's his
vibrating with sexual energy right now because I'm LA has made me so horny.
It's in the
And
air.
I've been doing a lot of like not coming all the time. And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? No shade to anyone who doesn't want to hear about cum, but like I've been like withholding, like edging
Purposefully?
edging. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, I could ask more.
You could.
Want
And would
to.
you?
Because I'm like,
And should you?
spring is here.
Oh,
And I wonder...
Spring is the season of romance and fall.
There's blossoming.
It's also fall.
It's also fall.
Yeah, like
Right.
don't try and... Well, transition is romance.
Transition
Because romance
always
is possibility.
Yes.
Possibility
and it's
of summer,
always,
possibility of winter.
It's edging. It's the
Edge.
give, it's the take, it's the will they, won't they.
Do you ever edge?
Well,
Like, do you ever withhold the pleasure in order to have a bigger payoff later on?
I can't say I do.
Yeah.
Because of all that we're going to get into
We
with
have
the
an
romance of it
education
all,
to do.
is I am no longer withholding anything in my life anymore that brings me pleasure, joy, entertainment. Happiness.
Oh my god.
I'm not withholding anymore because I've withheld for too long.
Well, let me say one thing is like I think you and we both withheld forever and denied ourselves the chance of a romantic and sexual side to our lives, or felt it was denied to us. But I think in
Yes.
finding that attitude sort of self-manifested a sort of
I
blockage.
Totally believe that.
I think that's true. I recall conversations in college where we expressed our frustrations about, you know, like not having boyfriends to each other. And it was painful. But it was
Yes.
also, I won't say all the guys are off the hook, but there was a certain self-imposed
There was
quality.
a self-imposed quality, absolutely, that I
Yeah.
didn't want to look at.
No, it's because
I
it
was
was
like, there's
in
no
the
way.
corner. And speaking of Bug's Life, like the curly, you know, the two curly roly-poly
Twins?
olies. Yeah,
Yes,
the
the
roly-poly,
twins.
the potato bugs or whatever. They were in the corner.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to look at them because we were scared. And when we finally did, actually talk about sexual awakening, they possessed a deep sexual power.
It's worth a rewatch if anyone hasn't seen.
Yeah.
because
It is the great
They're
thing
also
that
like
happened.
from Italy, perhaps.
Yes,
know,
it's diverse.
It's diverse. The mustaches.
Oh, they're
Very
kind of... So Flick
good.
is sexy,
But
but I
Flick-
was going to say regarding
Yeah.
Bug's Life and romance, I think one of the true examples, because romance can be painful. Sometimes
Of course.
things don't go how you plan,
It's a part of it.
an example of a truly happy couple who truly understand each other and get each other, that's gonna be the praying mantis and the moth.
Oh!
You know them.
That's
You
truth
know
and
them.
beauty.
You know them.
I know them.
And they are you.
And they
You found
are you?
that.
That might be us.
That. Oh. Are you mantis and me moth? Or a me mantis, you moth?
I was just asking myself the same, and I was like, maybe
It kind of switches back and
I
forth.
was gonna say it has
Yeah.
to. It
It has.
shifts.
I mean, there's
at
no
any
way
given
it
moment.
wouldn't.
Right. So whatever the moment needs, whatever the other person needs.
But Flick was the one that really got your rocks off.
Flick got me.
And that's when you woke up.
Oh my god, I woke up because he was so filled with that hope and that
That's
inspiration.
the thing. He had
And
blind
then-
hope.
Say that again. The grumblings of a truck.
I have the door open to the balcony because I just wanted the LA air.
It's so nice.
A truck grumbled. I was saying that Flick had blind hope. And it sort of caught in my throat, too.
Oh, the blind hope and
Yeah.
the invention
Yeah.
is
The
really
inve-
hot.
I forgot about his inventive mind.
an
and
inventor.
hands. Oh my god. When the bird flies.
He does not give up.
And then the bird goes into flames. Spoilers for Bug's Life ahead. I have a Bug's Life t-shirt that might be in my...
Oh my god, that you brought?
Yeah, because I have a friend who's a former pod guest whose parent, I won't out him in case he wants this kept private,
Sure.
is a big wig at Pixar
Fantastic.
and was a part of the Bug's Life like world.
Oh my god, fantastic.
I think.
Speaking of bugs, like bugs flying.
Bugs.
Well, of course, bugs on the ceiling, bugs here.
Oh,
This is all
bug.
part of it. But yeah, Flick.
So is that where it started for you?
It started it all for
That
me.
was the first quivering?
With Princess combination. I was just
Princess,
in love with watching how that unfolded.
Oh,
And
Princess Ada.
Princess Ada.
How did I not think of it before?
Princess Ada.
Oh, and they end up together.
They do, and it's really sweet.
And then there's the issue of Dot,
There is the issue of Dot.
who's everything.
Oh,
But
we
she's
might
not
also
really
do that.
part of the romance conversation, except for the
No.
fact that she
It's
kind
like,
of
is
lusts
she-
after Flick.
She does, which is strange because then it's a bit of a
She's a
wait a
child.
second, is she their child?
Well, here,
But she's not.
She's
She's the
not. She's
sister.
Ada's sister. I will say this: what we forgot to mention is lust was born in us very early,
Oh yeah.
and unrequited lust sometimes is
Oh,
what
yeah.
edged us to the explosions of the modern day, where you and I have both found our
And then,
rhythms.
oh my God.
And look at us now!
Look at us now!
Our college selves would hardly recognize
I
it.
know, and they'd be so proud.
It's amazing they would.
I think.
Because I am a whore, and you, can you
Yes!
reveal the tea to the readers?
I can, and I would love to, because
This
the
is so
thing
major.
with enjoying and opening up into our lust,
Uh-huh.
into our sexual selves, into everything, you can't have shame. Shame can't
No,
live
no.
there
And there is
at
no
all.
shame.
And there is none. Because I love a smut, a fanfic. I'm not going to shame for that.
Yeah.
Myself or others.
I
Ever.
was also hoping you could reveal to the babblers, like, your current...
The specific hyperfixation?
No, well, yes,
Oh.
but first,
Yes.
your marital status.
Oh, is that what you meant? And then I was
That's
like,
what I meant.
smut!
That's what I meant, but then you went the
Erotica.
direction where we need to go.
Oh,
And I was like, I don't want to leave that, but I need you to just tell, because... So
Yeah,
our
my
college jobs
marriage.
you're getting married.
Can you believe I'm getting married?
Kathy's getting married to the most wonderful man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
Sorry for my sweat. But
You're dry as a thumbnail.
oh, all right.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
In fact, you could wet up.
I could use a little bit more.
I'm just so excited. I'm so proud. My point was just
that's
that,
another
like,
thing of like our college selves. would be
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
Kathy's
Is
getting married.
that's what I was trying to get at. Is like our college selves sitting in that. Remember when we were in that apartment? Whatever, the listeners won't know this, but we were in that apartment in the summer that was like where Issa was staying, and we were being like, and then now you're getting married. I've had a beautiful, long, romantic relationship with my ex, who we are now broken up, and now I'm a huge prostitute, and it's amazing.
It's incredible. This is what we wanted.
Yeah, we got. Oh, someone's yelling outside.
They said, "Here, here."
So just a moment of like, look at us.
Look at
we
us.
did it.
Aww.
Now tell me though, back to smut, erotica.
Yeah, okay, 'cause
when
I-
did you start reading it and getting it? And
That
then
was
we'll get specific.
honestly probably pandemic.
Oh, okay. So it's not
2020.
so long ago.
Not so long
Well, I
ago,
guess that's
because there was
5
still
fucking years.
some more
There was shame to
shame
release.
to release.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first one you read? And you know what? Here's the question.
Yes.
What made you think, like, I want to go try this? Because if you hadn't done it till then.
Yeah. What a good question. I think, well, here's some more tea.
Yeah.
More Awakening was Twilight. Hunger
Oh, which we covered on the pod. I'm just
Oh,
moving
yeah.
this a little closer to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Right. So we've already spoken of Twilight.
So Twilight you read, and when
Twilight
did you
was
in high school?
major.
Yeah.
That was maybe even middle school for me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, this is hot and horny."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was, we could define it as romantasy.
It is romantasy.
It is.
It is. It
which
is
is my favorite genre now.
a romantasy.
romantasy.
Oh, because that's when you have a romance set in a fantasy element.
Correct.
You know, fantasy is my tea as a child and everything, and I'm
Yes.
realizing, like, why have I abandoned that side of myself?
Yeah, everything that I liked when I was 12 and was afraid to say I liked it is
Yeah.
like what I'm really leaning into
So
now.
tell me more about the specifics of what you've found. I mean, first answer the question of,
Sure.
it's 2020,
It's
it's
2020,
COVID.
right? I backed up.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
2020, I learned of, which I feel like is a good starter pack.
Yeah, yeah.
For romantasy
Okay.
folk, is ACOTAR, which is
Spelling.
A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, okay. People talk about this. Marty
heard about
reads
this?
this.
Yes.
Former podcast.
Former pod guest.
What
Yes.
is the without any spoilers?
Of course.
In like 2 or 3 sentences.
Yeah.
Log line
Oh.
and
I'm afraid
level
I'll
of
reveal
nudity.
what the log line. Oh,
Okay,
sure.
the level of
so I'll skip
level
out
of
words.
erotica,
Level of erotica.
and then like, are we talking sorcery or elves or what? Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start with level. It's giving. I want to give a nice range here.
Yeah.
On a scale of like maybe 1 to 5.
Can we have
flicks.
1 to 5? 1 to 5 what?
flicks.
Flicks.
That's
Oh, that's
double
perfect.
entendre.
Okay, that's perfect.
Right.
Oh, and you can interpret flick however you will.
Correct.
Okay, there we go. Let's say 1 to 10. I want
1 to 10.
I want to
More
be a little
nuance,
more
more
nuanced.
nuance.
Yeah. 10 flicks being like bukkake
Correct.
jizz all
Correct.
over.
Right. Everywhere.
Yeah.
All the time.
Everything everywhere all at once.
Everywhere. All at once.
They were in slow-mo, the directors of that.
Oh
My
God,
improv troupe.
slow-mo.
Anyway, sorry. So
Fantastic.
1 to 10 flicks.
1 to 10 flicks. A Court of Thorns and Roses, Book 1.
Book 1. Which I've
1.
heard is the floppest of the
Correct.
series. Okay.
I don't even remember flicks, so I'm going to give it a 4.
Scared. Oh,
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
Because I know something
There's still
happens,
some-
but I didn't
yeah.
feel great about it. Here's what I'll also say. You cannot move on from the first book of A Court of Thorns and Roses until you've read the second, A Court of Mist and Fury.
Wait.
It's really, if anything, a duology.
What are you saying? I'm not processing.
There's 2 books.
There's 2. There's only 2?
Sorry to confuse. In my mind, there's only 2 because I kind
just
of
got
ended
so
there.
confused.
It's a series of like maybe, I want to say 5.
Okay. And what's the deal with the first 2?
Guitar series. The first 2 books, in my opinion, could be a duology on their own.
Oh, they could end there.
Correct. But you cannot just read A Court of Thorns and Roses and end it and never return to the series again.
You have
will be
to-
left high and dry.
Okay, I see. So you have to read. And is the second one, how many flicks?
The second one could be an even 7.
An even 7. Oh,
7.
that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So you think the second book is fireworks?
Second book
is
is
first
fireworks.
book boring? Like we have to...
Honestly,
But you just have to get through
It's-
it.
I wouldn't
Maybe I'll do it on
say
an audiobook.
boring, but maybe boring sexually, of course. But like the story itself is a bit confounding and a
Why
bit like,
am I not
what's
reading
going
these all the time? This could be
on?
my ticket back into reading.
This was my ticket back into reading. Because I kept shaming it. I was like, these are romance books. I was doing what society and the patriarchy.
Well, I love
doing.
to be like with society, like, oh, I'm too good for that.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I'm not.
I did that too. But then it was
my
like,
God.
oh, wait, no. Why am I stopping myself from enjoying something I love?
How many flicks on 3, 4, 5?
It increases.
You have got to.
I
so
might
by
have gotten
5,
really excited with a 7 because the romance story
Right.
connected
You
to it
wanted
gets
to
intertwined in
do
my
that.
brain. So,
But by 5,
by the
we're
last
in
book,
buckets
you're
of
at.
semen.
I can't see more than 9 or 10. Maybe
Okay.
we'll hold for one more, but 9.
save 10 for when it really needs to be.
But I'll just say for anyone who has read, and this doesn't spoil a thing.
Okay.
The last book, Dining Room. They will know,
They'll know.
what I mean.
Oh, I'm gonna lose
And
it.
then when I read that, I was like, oh,
Oh, I'm gonna
We've unlocked.
really lose it.
we've unlocked a new level.
So now it's lockage.
Well,
Locky.
Lockheed.
What is Flick doing with 9 flicks? There's 9 flicks standing
I don't
in a
wanna
room.
spoil.
Are they all like rimming each other? Don't say. Don't
it would spoil.
Okay.
It would spoil. It's a grand old time.
But you recommend this series even though the first
do.
book is a flop. Okay.
I would say it's a nice start to
a
the
nice starter pack,
romantasy
okay.
world. And like you can't start with like
The other
fanfic and
things.
smut. You can.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want. This is
Yeah.
the whole point. But it's if you're like me, gal from the Midwestern suburbs.
And so am I.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we had to unlock. There's levels that need to unlock
Unlockage of levels.
first.
Yeah. I actually, I'm recalling, I have read some gay erotica, just like little short stories that are on like Reddit or whatever, and they haven't been
my
very
God.
good. I need
there's
better ones.
Fantastic.
I haven't
work
known
out
what to
there.
Google, so I've just Googled like gay
Oh.
porn erotica, And I've
You
read
need
some like
more
kind of
than
lame
that.
stories that are not that good. But
There's
then
some gorgeously written work out there.
really, and
Oh.
what do you Google search to find it? What website?
Well, I gotta say, I gotta shout out to AO3.
Who's that?
Because that's where fanfic lives.
Oh,
and
AO3
breathes.
is
It's like a
AO3.com.
AO3.com. And then,
And that's where
that's where you're
fanfic
gonna
lives.
see fanfics.
Fanfic.
But what a fun world that opens up when you just let yourself
Be open.
look at what's out there.
So A Court of Thorn and Roses,
Court of Thorns and
you
Roses.
heard about and was recommended to you, and then that kind of opened
was
your
like,
mind to like,
correct.
I could do this.
Yeah, and then now I'm like a
I could
voracious
read this.
reader.
Yeah. Oh, it saved your life.
It did. It saved me.
Did you read 50 Shades of Grey?
No,
Neither did I.
I didn't. I feel like I was still locked.
Well, that was the shame
and
against
it was the shame.
smut.
Everyone made fun of 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
And we might still be able to.
And I've heard, the movies look hot, but I tried watching the first one once and I like just couldn't stick with
Right.
it. Even though I love Dakota and I love Jamie Dornan. So
Sure,
sexy.
we adore
He's
both.
really good in a show called The Fall, if you've ever seen.
Ooh, I've heard of. But
good.
never.
Anyway, he plays, well, I won't spoil.
Sure.
Where
Oh,
did,
I never gave a log line or any.
Oh, yeah, can you?
So I haven't even
No
said
spoil.
what it is. I'm so sorry, but I will say no spoils. I'm just gonna give out some like popcorn words.
Yeah.
Faye,
Faye.
spring,
Oh.
summer, fall, winter,
Oh, wait, all four?
day, night.
No.
Uh huh.
No. Ew. Hey.
Jail,
Yeah.
dungeon, gossamer, punch.
Yeah. Fruit punch or punching?
You'll find out.
Oh, wait. Fuck.
I'm gonna leave you with that.
Can I say something?
Please do.
Well, actually, before I say the thing that I was going to say,
Yes.
let me save that for later, because first, you finished all 5 Court of Thorn and Roses, ACOTAR,
Right.
without interruption, and then you are like, I'm hungry for more, and where do you
Correct.
move next?
And where do I move next?
Yeah.
Was Throne of Glass.
Who's she?
Some say
What do they say?
you should
about
start
it?
with Throne of Glass. This is also by the same author who
Oh, it's same author.
is, honestly, I'm leaving my mind at this moment, but I wrote it down somewhere.
The name
and I don't
of
have
the
my
woman.
phone on me.
I have access.
Throne of Glass by author,
Yeah.
who is also the author of A Throne of Glass. See, I believe.
You mean of A Court of Thorn and Roses?
Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
and remember, at the end of the day, my memory fails me at many a time.
Sarah
J.
J.
Maas.
She did the damn
See, here's
work.
where I'm like, I'm a fake fan, and people are gonna be like, fake fan,
Fuck
because
a
she
fake
doesn't know who the author is. I just forgot.
No, you're real as fuck. Who
Because my
knows?
ADHD
Author
is
names are not
here.
always active. I have a book I'm about to talk about that I don't know the name of the author, so we good.
Right.
Yeah.
And I need a picture, and I need the name.
I'm sorry, no shade to authors. We love that
I want to see your face.
thing, but like,
I know you
where's
want to
the
stay
face?
behind
Yeah.
the camera.
Authors' faces
but I
could
need
be
to
on
see the
book
face.
covers. That could be interesting.
Yeah, they're usually on the back, but
They're on the
sometimes they're not.
I know. When they're on the back, it's heaven, though.
It is heaven.
I do love
We
that
finally
about the
get to
author.
see.
So you moved
Right.
to Throne of Glass,
Moved to Throne
and
of
some
Glass.
some schools of thought say you should start with that. Is your pillow configuration
No,
working?
it's good.
or do you
I'm
need
trying not to get deodorant on this.
Oh please! This is my last night sleeping in this bed,
Oh,
so
okay, so
I'll wash the
anything
sheets
goes.
tomorrow. So
Anything
just get
goes.
loose. Yeah, I can flip the pillows around.
Loose. A Throne of Glass, and then from there, it's a blur because then
Then you just started.
We
And
were
can
off
I
to the
ask you something?
races.
I don't want you
Please.
to. I don't want you to have to share things you'd rather not
Sure,
have.
and some things I'll keep to the chest
And-
because my sisters will be
Right,
listening
right,
to
right,
this.
right. So if anything feels too
My family.
far, you can just go.
I'll just give my answer,
Flick
my version of it.
says, I need to be keeping that to
Oh.
myself.
That's for Flick
That's for Flick's ears only. I'm just.
and my future
I mean,
husband.
honestly,
True.
you shouldn't answer this, but I'm just so curious. Like, while you're reading this
Sure.
stuff, are you ending up like,
I would say no.
Okay.
However,
yeah,
it
it
bleeds
builds,
into my life
it builds,
and everyone
attention.
benefits.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that is
Yeah.
edging in a way. It builds
Oh, sure.
a sort of lust
Right.
in the loin.
And it can be for everything. I just get excited
Your
about
whole life becomes exciting.
I get excited about everything.
Yeah.
Cuz like sometimes with the depression world, you just want a flick of excitement. You're like, I'll get it from any
totally.
source I need. Sometimes I need to be woken up.
Well, because we
it
do
wakes me
sometimes go spend time in the catacombs of the depression sessions.
We do.
Yeah.
The catacombs.
Yeah, the
The catacombs know us well.
Yeah, and we sometimes chain ourselves to the wall and moan and moan and moaning
as
myrtle.
we do as Aquarian moaning myrtles.
Aquarian moaners. I can't believe we're Moon Aquarius. Did we know that?
We probably knew all along.
Orion's belt just twinkled. You know what I'm saying.
It just twinkled in the sky.
Yeah.
Of course I do.
So, thrown at glass, and then you were just off to the races.
Off to the races from there.
Yeah, and you explore. Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to jump in and say
Please, I need to know, because you said there was a book.
Okay, so there's a series that I actually did read that my ex-boyfriend gave to me and recommended to me. Actually, there's a few books that I'm going to bring up here.
Please do.
But in terms of classic smutty erotica.
Yes.
What did you call it?
Fantasy or romantasy?
Romantasy.
Yes.
There is this book called The Captive Prince. Have you heard of it?
Ooh.
It's set
rang a
in
faint
like
bell.
prince and king and medieval times.
I'm loving it
I
already.
think there's a little magic, but it's mostly about like humans in this castle, and there's like
God.
that kind of thing.
Right.
And there's like sex twink concubines.
Oh my God.
And it's like bondage and kind of like perverted at times and horny in terms of how many flicks I would give it.
So there's darkness.
There's darkness and it's hot.
And hotness.
And it's about like a
flicks?
prince and a pauper type search.
Oh, of course.
No spoilers.
What a fantastic combination.
Now, unfortunately, I'd say it's like 6 flicks in the first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the second and third like go less flicky with then little bursts. So I would say like 5, maybe it's like 6, 5, 6.
Okay, I might need to change my answers then for my flicks, because I remembered that you said what made a 10. I got really excited about that.
Yeah.
I got really
need to
excited.
take
I need to
a few away.
take it down a notch.
So what
the
is
last
the truth?
of Akatar series, maybe you should sit at 6 or 7.
Okay.
6.
Okay. So that's
If I'm
as high
telling
as
the
it
truth.
goes.
Then the first one would be like a 2.
Yeah, and actually, now I need to lower
Because
mine.
you said bondage. You said...
Well, I have one.
Other
This
things.
is like maybe not okay to say on the podcast, but like there's something that happens in it, like
Yeah.
that is like hot to me in this.
Right.
Here's the thing. Fantasy. We talk about fantasy books, but then we talk about fantasy in your head of like a kink.
Correct.
That is totally fine and safe if it's just like something you're playing.
exploring.
I mean, I love role play and sex. I mean, I'm an actress, you know, like I like to get my character work. And right now I'm not
Character work.
working as an actress. So like I get a lot of
We need to
my
develop our
character
character
work met through
bedroom.
the bedroom.
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about.
That's what it boils down to.
Is the fantasy.
Yes.
And allowing yourself
To be free. Yeah.
to be free
And to take
just
away the
play
rules.
and
Yeah.
play.
There.
There.
Playtime.
Playtime.
On a summer's
because
night.
a lot of romantasy too is entertainment. You might not find linguistic gorgeous beauty that must be in the Louvre.
This is a question I wanted to ask you. Is like, are any of them literarily written well?
I would say there's many in there that are.
Okay.
There are a lot that aren't.
Yeah.
And there's some in the middle, and there's,
In terms of, on a scale of toddler with the crayon and the pig pen to Virginia Woolf at her desk writing Mrs. Dalloway, how well written is Court of Thorn? Captive Prince is maybe like a 3rd grader.
I would say
It's badly written. Captive Prince.
it's a little rough to get through sometimes.
Court of?
A court of. But Sarah, and I'll give her flowers, she brought in such a huge audience for it.
I mean, I've
that at
heard
times I
of
was like,
these books.
Okay, like we did use a phrase, watery bowels. maybe 10 times.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That didn't kill the vibe?
Well,
Oh.
remember, it's book 1.
See,
Book 1
my
is-
one thing is I hate when there's a thing where you're like, oh, you just have to get through the first season.
I hate
And
it
it's
too.
like,
I hate it too.
seriously?
It's like, this is-
then
you're
no, it's
torturing
not
me.
worth it. Yeah.
You're torturing me.
But I'm going to try it on
Yeah.
audiobook and then I can just kind of walk around.
Yeah, the promise that I made to the Barnes & Noble clerkess
Oh, you promised?
was, she said, promise me.
You know, I used to work at Barnes & Noble in
Oh my God,
Brookfield,
what?
Wisconsin.
No.
In the cafe in high school.
Oh, yes, in the cafe.
Yeah, you knew. We actually went to that Barnes & Noble together, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
When you were there over the holidays that one year.
Oh my God, and I'll never forget that.
No. The jumpers, the onesies, and the photos.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry.
Yes.
The promise you made?
The promise I made to Clerkess at Barnes & Noble was, I will read book 2. She said, promise me you will read book 2 of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Being the green book, A Court of Mist and Fury. And
The
I said,
green one. The
I
first one's
promise
orange.
you.
It
And I
gets
will
there.
never break a promise, especially to a stranger.
You wouldn't break a promise. And a stranger is
especially
even more
to my loved
important.
ones. But like, something about strangers and my people pleasing, I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Well, let me say this. That girl, that clerkess,
Yeah.
she took the book, and when she went home, there were 11 flicks standing around her doing Lord knows what.
Sure.
Because she was vibrating with the sensations.
She.
And by the way, she's my
knew.
old coworker.
Oh.
Probably.
We all know.
I mean, the people, this is like punching down, but the people who work at Barnes & Noble, at least in Brookfield, Wisconsin, I go back, 12 years later,
Sure.
10 years later, and I recognize some of the employees.
wow.
They're still there. Yeah.
And they might be.
And
living
they're
their best life.
heroes and they're cool. And I'm not
Yes, they
suggesting
are.
anything negative. I'm just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
once you get in, there goes the gin.
And you know what makes them cool in my eyes, at least, is unabashed love for what their passion is.
Yeah.
Which is
Books.
books.
And
Reading.
you can take home books from Barnes & Noble for free if you're an employee.
Oh my
to read
God.
and then return. Did you know that? Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
you know what any voracious reader will say is reading is reading.
Yeah. Reading is reading.
Because you need to,
God,
again,
reading is
let yourself.
everything,
because then
everything.
you'll find better and better things, or you'll find your genres.
I love reading. I mean, I'm so glad that the angle we've taken with this is like literature, because
Yes.
we haven't
Major
really
part of
gotten
your
into
life.
book world that much on the podcast yet, and it's a major part of my life. And when I was a kid, all I did was read, and I read
Yeah.
fantasy, and I read Harry Potter, which I do just
Harry
want to
Potter
quickly
series.
address. Like, fuck J.K. Rowling. She's an
Correct.
evil Trump level
Correct.
cunt.
Correct.
That said, art from artist, I will never be able to fully give up Harry Potter because it's just so important to
and
me.
that's why I enjoy a fanfic of Hermione.
Yes.
And have no shame because, one, she hates fanfics.
Yeah. Oh, she does.
So it's kind of like my way
Yeah.
of like getting
back at her. Yes. Wait, so tell us, this is what, when we talked about what topic to do for the podcast,
Yes.
the first word you said was,
Hermione.
and spell that.
And then you said, what?
I said, what did you just say? Dramine.
Spelling Dramione, which is a combination of Draco Malfoy and Hermione Granger.
Dramine.
Dramine.
So, if you feel comfortable,
Yes.
and I think here, light spoilers are just going to have to be part of it.
Sure.
What is the story of Dramine according to the beautiful author who took the time to fight against the
Oh.
Trump level patriarchy that J.K. Rowling is providing?
Right.
The
Well, here's the thing.
turfliarchy.
There is a Pandora's box.
Oh, there's
of
more than one.
So many beloved Dramine
Are these
fanfics
huge?
in the community? Because there's who knew it communities.
There's communities.
And-
Where are these things? AO3.com?
Reddit is my fave.
Reddit. Okay, Reddit.
There's also TikTok too.
And how do you find them?
but-
You just Google like Dramine
Dramine fanfics.
fanfics.
And I found it by TikTok.
Yeah.
And while I was like, in my cave, as one does as an aquarium.
We are the cavular quantities.
cavular quantities. Cavity.
I'm going to a cave on
Cavity
Friday.
McCavity. A cave?
So Peyton, former pod guest, is having a birthday party in Joshua Tree, and the house's pipes burst. And so she had to find a new house last minute, and she found one with a cave.
Oh my god.
You got it?
I'm in.
You're there.
I'm in.
I'll see you there.
See
You're
ya.
crashing?
Peyton, do you mind?
Peyton.
We were in a show together.
You were?
That's
what show?
Cyclops.
Peyton was in it?
Do you remember Cyclops?
Oh, because there were dancers.
Yes!
Yes. Oh, yeah, I
And
do
we
remember that.
never got to interact or anything, but we were in the same show.
I'll
and
connect
that-
you guys.
Oh, would
I'll
love.
connect you
But that's
guys.
also a very sexual play.
Oh, they fucked.
Oh, we all wore phalluses.
Oh, I do remember that now.
Yeah.
God, there was some good performance. Wasn't Susanna Wilson bodying the whole damn thing there?
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Body
yeah.
the
And
whole-
you were amazing in that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would say one of my favorite roles today.
Was that M Stage? This is now Inside
It was not.
Baseball. Okay. No, this was a student production.
It was a student production that then went on to ART's Club Oberon.
Oh, cool. Oh, yes, the Andrew Barrett Cox. Shout out to the diva. We need to get her on here. And I just want to say, at Emerson, I played Miss Trunchbull in Matilda.
Never forget.
I also played Homer Zuckerman / The Lamb in A Charlotte's Web. That was my debut.
My God.
It's my Emerson debut.
I knew Miss Trunchbull.
Charlotte's Web? No, it's just Charlotte's Web. You knew about Trunchy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait. So anyway, Dramini. Can you give us an example?
So I fell into it by
TikTok.
a tome, because it's huge.
Tomimi.
Called Manacult. This was the way in.
This is so perfect.
It's
this is
so
This is the
fun.
perfect thing for babbling on when it's a marriage of a person and their actual passion. This is when we get the best conversations.
Yes.
Because look at you.
You just saw a light.
No, I didn't even need a lamp in here. And it was like,
eyes.
oh, turn off the electricity, shut off the generator. Like, we've got all the light we need.
So excited about it.
So the manacled.
So the manacled of it all. And that is the darkest of the dark that you could go, that you could start with Hermione World.
How do Draco and Hermione begin in there?
So here's the fun. It's so fun. Is get ready, hold on tight.
Okay.
Hold on tight.
I'm here.
Alternate universe, Voldemort wins. Bold. Yeah.
I've never been gagged like this. I have never in my life yelled at a woman like this in the top model thing. You know what I'm talking about?
We all believed in you.
We all believed in you. I lost it there.
No, it was perfect. No, I left it on the beat. Because that was perfect. That was the end.
Mama says you're a pretty girl, but in your head it doesn't matter. Okay, so Voldemort won.
Voldy wins.
How soon into it? Like in 7?
We're right into it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was right after 7.
So it takes place when 7 has just ended, basically.
Right. It's within that. Like it gets
time.
a little. It's that time.
It's a little
right,
fuzzy.
7.
Okay.
And Voldy wins. It's so funny because, of course, the darkest, most intense fanfic is like, if you look on TikTok right now and type it in, it's everywhere.
Really?
Manacled, yes. And it's now turned into
Reddit?
TikTok.
TikTok.
And
Sorry. Okay. It's now turned into what?
It's kind of the gateway drug into.
Okay,
Germany.
this is how people get in.
But it's like the most intense one there is.
How many pages is it?
Oh.
It's like a full book.
It's a tome. It like people.
So listeners,
it.
I'm saying readers. That's already another podcast's fandom. So apologies, babblers. She just put her hands about 5 inches apart.
Thank you.
6, like that's a thick tome.
So people.
So thousands of pages.
Print it and bind these fanfics
You're
themselves.
lying.
And I'm like, this is an entire world.
What?
And there's rules.
What
you
rules?
You can't sell a bound fanfic. You have to gift it.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Oh, because
at the end of the day, you're going to find out how gorgeous
commerce,
this
like legally, actual.
Legally, you cannot take
because
money
it's like
because then
that's
it could
already
shut down
okay.
The fanfic world.
Now, how did Wicked get around that? Oh, because the statute of limitation. Because Wicked is fanfic.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is fanfic.
But had
as
it
his
passed,
cursed child.
It's romantasy. Because Wicked, the book, I started reading, and they are having sex and smut in there.
Oh, yeah. No one knows the darkness until they've known of the book.
I didn't get to this part in the audiobook, but the lion eats out the vagina of somebody. I'm pretty sure it's Glinda, actually. Might be
Excuse me, I'm having...
Yeah, take a glass. I need to actually pee quick. But I was thinking, while I'm gone, you could... Let me say it so they can... While I'm peeing, you could say something into the mic to surprise me for when I go to edit this later.
Oh! Is this just for you? Or is this for everyone?
Either way.
Okay.
You can tell me at the end of what you say if I should cut it or not. Now,
what do you want it to be about?
I don't know. This is maybe a stupid idea.
Okay.
If you have anything to say without me, it's fine.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Let me see what I can do. I feel like I want to sing something. Well, we were just talking about Wicked. I'm going to go close to the mic here. Nessa? Listen, Nessa, I've got something to... He's a simp. Confess a reason why. Well, why I asked you here tonight. Okay, we're setting the scene. They're at the Oztos Ballroom. We've got Nessa. We've got Bach. Now I know it isn't fair. Okay, you're back. You might not find that funny at all, by the way.
Do you think I'll keep it or cut it?
You'll probably cut it. Oh.
Mic down. Oh, it's because I messed shit up.
Sorry if I pierced you just now. Pierced you.
Where?
With my finger. Just.
You didn't.
Okay, good.
But I've been there where I'm like, did I hurt you?
Did I hurt you just now?
And I'm like, oh, I didn't
You
even know you
bleeding?
touched me. You bleeding?
You bleeding, hon?
Okay, so manacled.
Right.
So,
manacled.
So Voldy won.
Manacled.
Manacled. Where are we? Are we at Hogwarts?
We're at Hogwarts.
So Draco and Hermione went back to Hogwarts?
Well, she was basically kidnapped, thrown into the dungeons, wakes up, Madame Pomfrey's nowhere to be found. Sorry. I don't want you to have to spit take here.
Madame Pomfrey's not there anymore?
Because she's been taken.
So they fully went for it and followed the logical steps of what would happen if Voldemort won, which is
It's
Madame
very
Pomfrey
logical.
would be like on a spike out front. Her
Well,
head.
I don't want to spoil too much.
Okay,
but
don't
you're
spoil.
right on the money.
Oh, so they're not
You're
afraid to really
Some
go
people
for
are
it.
on spikes.
And they've read Harry Potter. They know.
Oh, yeah,
Why
yeah,
am I
yeah.
now
And they have the
fucking up?
most fun. And here's the thing with the fanfics is just doing whatever the fuck you
You
want.
want.
Just destroying the
Can I
world.
just ask? Okay, so
And
keep
changing it
going.
in
So
every
keep
way you
going
want.
without
Right.
too many spoilers. But
Without
like,
too many spoilers.
so Hermione's in
but
the dungeons.
Hermione's in the dungeons. She and Draco will connect in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
And I'm going to just go ahead and give you a little bit of a spoiler because I kind of have to.
Well, it's a tome, so it's
It's a
like if you just gave
tome.
us one spoiler to get people's
Just to
appetite
get you
wet,
reading it. Right, to
then
get you
we can.
interested.
There's still so much more that isn't spoiled.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I would say she has. It's been discovered that there are blocked memories from her trauma, and so Voldy wants those memories.
Voldy wants
So there's a mystery involved as well.
Wait, so it's like a legitimately good book.
Yeah, it's
Writing level on toddler to Virginia?
We're creeping
Towards
Virginia.
Okay.
It's not toddler.
No.
I've read some fantastic fanfic that's had me like crying. Like,
Really?
gorgeous writing.
Really?
And there's a lot of authors who have been fanfic and have published their own novels, like Olivia Blake, Atlas Paradox.
Wait, I actually just fully lost myself.
Oh,
what
I'm
did you
so
say?
sorry. I said
What did
I said a lot of odd
I
words.
got lost. No, I was thinking about a fanfic that led me
Oh.
to think about a grinder guy who
Yes.
I'm no longer able to access.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But did you read Cursed Child?
I
Or Hear of Cursed Child?
watched it.
That's a fanfic.
That's a fanfic.
That's a fanfic.
But didn't she
right
write
there.
it? She did her own
wrote
fanfic.
It, but it gives
That witch.
fanfic. Yeah.
And I don't mean a magical witch.
She's
I mean
a witch.
a mean, evil, hateful
witch, turf witch.
person, turf,
Yes.
who should honestly go to jail for what she did.
I agree.
Abolish prison, but like, fuck you.
Correct.
bitch.
Abolish the prison system and
Yeah.
she needs to get hers.
Yeah.
But
It will come to her.
I love reading the fanfics because it's like, I know you hate this and people are destroying your
No,
words
it's totally
and turning
perfect.
them into everything that they want and having everyone they want. Diversity.
Oh, that's
Everyone's trans in our fanfic world.
Yeah. Everyone is trans. Wait, what Harry Potter thing was I at that everyone? Oh, the video game.
Oh, the video game. The new video game.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes.
I had a trans character as my
Correct.
character, and there's like a ton of trans people in it.
Thank God.
There's like literally trans characters in it. It's
built into
major.
it.
Yeah, it's built into
exactly. It's purposeful.
it.
As it
But
should.
anyway, are the blocked
Right.
memories like sex stuff?
I'm not gonna reveal.
Okay, you're not gonna reveal.
Because that's where a lot of fun is.
Oh,
but
fuck.
here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
If you're diving into Hermione world, I mean, you couldn't tell me not to because I was like, I'm curious. I
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah.
So you might just start with that.
Yeah.
But if I did start, I would have with Datmobile. Let me try
Excuse me?
again.
Ah.
It's so funny. It's like DAT-mobile.
D-A-T.
It's an acronym for, Draco Malfoy and the mortifying ordeal of falling in love. It's a rom-com.
Wait.
But it sounds like Bat.
This is a different book than
This is a different
Manacled.
book. I
Okay.
jumped.
Okay, you jumped. I got, I'm so sorry. For a second, I just like spaced out because I was thinking of like, what other books can I talk about? And I thought of a few,
Yes!
but I like forgot to be paying attention, which is the
And
whole name
stop
of the
me
game.
when those come up, because you are the literary goddess.
Well,
of the
let me
world.
just say one since it's on my mind now. There's this book called Paul Takes the Form of a Mortal Girl. Have you heard of it?
Ooh.
It's by Andrea Lawler, who is a really cool author. They follow me on Instagram. They're T.
Fantastic.
And they wrote this book that's like, honestly, Virginia Woolf walked into a river because she couldn't compete anymore.
Oh,
It's so
my
well written and
God.
it's so hot, and I won't spoil it, but
Devastating.
it is trans, it's gay, it's straight.
Oh, this is my next
Actually,
read.
is it straight? It's really gay and really horny and
Yes.
trans and sexy, and there's men and women and anyway.
Oh,
But it's
my God,
like
I'm
a
in.
literary
I'm in.
novel. I wouldn't call it like
This is, we're not
Smut,
talking
yeah.
smut or right
it's
fanfic
really
here.
good.
This is
really
literary.
good. It's really good.
Goddessica.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, back to
You want to have
DAT.
a little fun?
That is the funniest acronym I've ever heard. Can you say it one more
I
time?
could barely utter it. Dat-mobile.
Draco
Dat-mobile.
Draco
Malfoy and the mortifying
and-
ordeal of falling in love.
So it's Dematmobile.
It's really Dematmobile.
Draco Malfoy and the
But I say
mortifying ordeal of
Datmobile.
falling in love. I mean,
Yeah.
have you ever heard something that is more true to the human experience?
Say that again?
Let me say it again. I thought that would
repeat.
be a really easy one to get, but it
That's
wasn't.
when I left the building.
You know what? Romance is
Working
about, fantasy is about sometimes you float away.
Yeah.
So-
This is what we're talking about. We're in the clouds.
I guess what I'm trying to say is Draco Malfoy
Yes.
and the mortifying ordeal of falling in love.
Yes.
First of all, before I say what I was going to say, I'm realizing that that's taking the format of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and
Right. It's
replacing
taking on
it. So that's major.
the verbiage.
Which now you could do like Hermione Granger and the House Elf Liberation Front. Like there's so
Correct.
much you could do.
Mhm.
What I'm trying to get at is the mortifying ordeal of falling in love is the human experience.
Oh, see, it was too profound.
Yeah, I went a little
It's-
highbrow. It was the
No, not
Aquarius moon.
not in a bad way. It's so profound. My brain was like,
it needed repeating
It
to
needed
go
repeating.
in. Yeah, it needed
that
repeating.
is life.
That's what life is.
It's mortifying.
That's what life is.
But we must.
Yeah, of course we should.
We must.
And not
go on
even
that
should.
journey.
We have to.
We have to. It's in our destiny.
And you found love.
Yes,
Yay,
I did.
Yay,
My
yay.
one true.
God, he's everything. What other Hermiones can we mention? Maybe one more.
Ooh,
Yeah.
green light.
Green light.
Green light. Now that one's a journey.
Really?
That one really kind of takes off from the Harry Potter universe because it is inspired by The English Patient, part 1.
Oh, I haven't
Part
seen it.
2 is inspired by The Great Gatsby.
I have seen it and read it. And wait, I don't think I've ever told this story on the podcast, and
Oh!
I don't think I've ever told this story to you either.
I need to know this.
This is funny. Although I told this at a party recently and it completely flopped. I was talking to some people who I think are really cool, and I was like trying to impress them, and it didn't work. Anyway,
Okay.
so I'm at a party, an LA house party, and I'm talking to two of my friends, and this guy with like silver hair and these jeans with daisies painted on them, and he looks like crazy. And in a cool way. And he has two like big henchmen, beefy guys on either side of him.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, he's not. And then he walks over. Wait, what happens in this story? He walks over to us, and I had been talking to my friends about The Great Gatsby for some reason. That's how this relates.
Okay.
And the guy asks, like, what are you talking about? And we're like, The Great Gatsby. And he's like, what's that? And I'm like, you've never heard of The Great Gatsby? It's an American classic.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's like, tell me what happens in it. And so each of us, the three friends, summarize The Great Gatsby, basically. And my first friend, like, says something. It's like, oh, it's, like, about 1920s or whatever, blah, blah, blah. The second friend says something else. And then I go, there's these rich people in the Hamptons and a girl gets hit by a car.
Yeah.
And he laughed. And that is the big funny punchline, basically, of the story. And it does flop when retold. I'm not quite getting it right.
No, you are. Because I was just like, it's devastating.
A girl gets hit by a car, spoiler.
And it can't not be funny.
But, like, she literally
She
just, like, walks
flies.
into the street and flies. Fly away home, birdie.
Define gravity.
But, actually, here's the real punchline of the story. Define gravity.
She flies.
It's me!
It's me!
Wait, someone thought of a really funny thing at this party I was at yesterday. It was putting the "It's Me" thing over Natalie Portman at the end of Black Swan when she's falling. Like, I need to make that video edit.
That needs to happen.
I'll work on that. I'll put that out on Grid
Tonight.
and I'll tag you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Tonight. I'm staying in. I'm not going on my rock climbing date. I'm going to make the
You're going to make
edit.
this edit for me.
No, so then the guy's like, oh, cool. And he laughed. He thought it was funny that I was like, there's these rich people in Manhattan and they're all kind of like drunk and being weird. And then this girl walks into the street and gets hit by a car. And he gagged. And then he walked away. And I'm like, it's so weird that guy didn't know what The Great Gatsby was. Like, how do you not know? And someone else turns to me and goes, you know, that was Baz Luhrmann, right?
Oh my God. Oh.
And now I said it. But now I said it. But now I said it. And now I said it. So.
You humbled her.
Evil. So Greenlight goes English Patient and The Great Gatsby.
That's an amazing story.
Thanks.
Holy shit.
I wish that Alabama didn't land.
That it was Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, that's everything.
Gotta get it. You gotta get it. I have to babble that part, but that's fine.
I love your babbles.
Greenlight.
Greenlight.
Wait, flick levels of all of these that we've mentioned.
Oh. Okay. Manacled? Probably 10.
What?
We might go, well, I get so
Jizz.
excited about the flick.
I know,
Scale.
but this time I think it might warrant it.
It might.
Because when you have a tome, even if you just
At least
add
with,
all
like,
that up.
Right, when you have a tome and it's like intense.
Is
and, like,
it
we're
true
talking dark
to the
fantasy.
characters? Like, does it feel like
Yeah.
Hermione and Draco?
It does. All
Yeah.
of these do. And that's something that
Is Harry
the fanfic
dead?
authors
Don't
have
answer
a lot of
that,
fun with.
actually.
I won't answer
Yeah,
that.
you weren't going to.
But
They stay true to like
stay
what
true.
it is.
As
and
much
the
as they
style.
can,
As much
to
as
the
they can.
canon.
Yeah.
and when they veer from that, which a lot of people do because you can do anything you want in a
Yeah, no
fanfic.
rules except you can't sell it.
Correct.
You have to gift it.
You have to gift it.
Yeah.
Or just download it and read it
Yeah.
that way. But sometimes people divert from canon and that upsets people.
Well, people are always
can do
going to get
whatever you
upset no matter what you want.
Right.
Whatever. And you're saying Reddit and AO3.com are the best ways to find fanfic.
Yeah, I would say the subreddit r Dramini is a fantastic resource.
Uh-huh.
And you go into Reddit and you just type that in. Dramini.
Dramini.
And you'll find it.
And
And then AO3, I would find out what you want to read from subreddit first.
Oh, here's a question. Here's a
then
question.
AO3. Yes.
Find out what you want to read makes me think like how perverted and kinky are we allowed to go here? Like where
With
can the real freaks
what?
find stuff
Oh,
on
you will.
AO3?
That's where
Like-
the freaks live.
Like
And I'm one of them.
so am I.
But that's where the freaks live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the naughty shit.
Everything is there. Because,
Okay.
again, we're talking fantasy.
Fantasy, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, and it's safe.
It's safe and like
It's a safe environment.
I have the lovely pleasure of engaging in fantasy with gentlemen on the internet where we sort of craft these stories together.
How much fun
And
is
it's
that?
fun. And some I feel like a lot of the world would look at that and think you guys are wrong, you're sick.
Yeah, you're
But it's like, no, we're actually
twisted.
having fun.
You're having a blast. You're
playing.
exploring. You're having a great time. No one's getting hurt.
No one dies from love. I
know
guess
who's
I'll
getting
be the first. Do you know that song? It's so good.
No one mourns
Why
the
are the
wicked.
pillows cascading? No one mourns the wicked.
No good deed goes
I
unpunished.
can't wait. I can't wait.
I know. Me
No
neither.
Good Deed is so good.
Because
So
then there's
flick
more tier.
levels on
Flick levels on Dratmobile.
Dratmobile.
That one's really light.
Does
I
that
would say
actually-
like 3-4.
Does that actually work? That
It doesn't.
acronym?
It doesn't.
No.
So you're so smart because you're
I
trying to put the
do.
acronym together and you'll realize
do.
it's not correct. But then
Yeah.
people made it sound like Batmobile because it sounds
Yeah.
like that, which
And a
I'll
Batman
just
Robin
give that.
could be a great fanfic.
Oh,
have you
it
read
exists. I haven't read, but I know AO3's got that covered.
AO3's got it.
In
And
multiple different forms.
Flicking on Green Light, part 1 and 2.
Flicking on green light, that's gonna be, if I can remember, it gets to probably 6-7,
Yep.
and then Remain Nameless.
I guess the
my
10
all-time
kind
favorite.
of blows the load and like
I mean,
over.
Right,
Yeah,
and
the
that might
speakers
not be
get
enjoyable
burst.
for folks,
Right.
but that might be what people want.
Yeah. And you said it goes up or down in part 2.
In part 2, it goes up.
Okay.
The flick levels rise.
Can I ask about other spheres that
course
you
you
might be
can.
familiar with?
Absolutely.
What other fanfics are good for people who want to get into this that are sexy and exciting? So we've talked about
Yeah.
Draco and Hermione, like Batman and Robin.
Sure.
Any other like things to know about? Like big ones that are kind of
Oh.
famous? Like
Well,
do you know about the other sectors?
I mean, I'm so deep into the Harry Potter.
Yeah. What other Harry
fanfic
Potter
world.
pairings?
There's
do
a
we
lot
get?
of Remus Lupin and
And who?
Sirius. Sirius Black. Remus Lupin.
Do you see my lips?
I do.
I just love that. It's one of my
That's one of our oldest.
One of our oldest.
inside
That might be our
jokes.
oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys don't know it because you're
But
not
should we
part
paint
of
a
it.
picture or just leave them wondering?
It's something to do with lip positioning, and beyond that, I think it's for our ears.
It
only.
is.
Yeah.
Correct.
You know, but
There's a
people know that
wistfulness,
there's
but
a
that's
way.
all they need to know.
Okay, so Remus and
Remus and
Sirius.
Sirius.
As youths or as adults?
I mean, here's
Both.
the thing. There's so many.
There's everything.
You're gonna find some that it's them
But who are
falling
the
in love in
critically lauded,
Hogwarts. I would
like
say
big standouts. I mean, obviously Manacled.
obviously Manacled. That's just so popular.
Yeah.
Marauders. There's a lot of fanfic of the Marauders in general.
Oh.
And the Marauders are going to be Padfoot. I'm gonna mess this up
Moony,
real quick.
Wormtail,
Thank
Padfoot,
you.
and Prongs.
Thank you. That was
No shade.
fantastic. Well done. I always forget and I mess up the names. There's a lot of fanfics of just like, what is that world? Some that are
Yeah.
not even. And there's, by the way, a lot of fanfics that are just no flicks. We're talking like, this is just.
It's just, oh, right,
where can we
right,
take
right.
the story
It's
and
not
have
erotic.
fun?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And it's just like what happened in that world. Because we never really knew of it.
Right.
Um,
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's fun. But truly, if there's any pairing where you're like, is there a fanfic out there?
Uh-huh.
I can almost guarantee you.
So basically
yes.
it's whatever you want it to be.
Correct.
Okay, I want to move towards wrapping up
Yes.
because we have a self-tape to record.
Yes, we do.
And we've covered so much while still, I think, maintaining a certain level of privacy around this sensitive subject, which I think is
Yes.
great. And I think we've covered a lot of the bases. People have a good place to start. I do want to give a moment to list some other titles or
Yeah.
resources for people looking for romance.
Yes.
Also, obviously, real life romance is heaven. We're romantics at heart. We're Charlottes. You're
Correct.
getting married. I'm a prostitute, and it's just heaven.
yes.
Books I would recommend if you want hot books that are also very well written.
Yeah.
And call me basic if you must, but like Song of Achilles is sensational.
Oh.
It's so
Not basic at
I
all.
jerked it to that. I also jerked it to Call Me by Your Name, which is truly sensational.
Sensation. Cersei as well.
Cersei is also amazing. What?
Written by same author as Song of Achilles.
Yeah, she's amazing. What's her name? I forgot.
No.
I forgot. Mayor. Oh wait, I had another one ready to go. Do you have any?
If I may.
Yeah.
One Dark Window.
Oh, I don't know. that one.
Duology. Rebecca Gillick, I want to say. Oh, no. Is it not Rebecca Gillick? Sure hope it is. One Dark Window.
One Dark Window.
So much fun. Just
Oh,
enjoyable.
Fun. Oh, fun.
Um,
Oh, I thought I had one. Maybe it was Was it Song of Achilles? Or was it, what was it? I just started reading this book called In the Cut that seems promising from a sexual perspective. I'm like totally blanking on the
You can always
book
put
I
in the
thought
pod
of.
notes as well.
Yeah, that's true. If I think of others, I will shout. Maybe I was thinking of Song of Achilles and Call Me By Your Name, but I feel like
Yeah.
I had thought of another one that
Those
I
are
wanted to
fantastic.
shout out.
But those are fantastic if one has never...
I mean,
Dove
Call Me
in.
By Your Name is so beyond hot. It's crazy.
Right. And you're talking to some, like, iconic pieces of...
Oh god, I'm completely
now.
blanking. I feel like there's so many others, but whatever. This is just a starter pack for you guys. I mean, Wuthering Heights is like one flick, but it is...
I was going to say, we didn't even go to Bronte.
I know, we didn't get into
go
that
to
part of romance.
Jane Austen.
I know, those are the dolls.
Right, those are the dolls.
We didn't
Don't
get to
forget
them, but like, obviously they are tea as well. I'm completely flummoxed. I mean, I'll say Star Wars 2 is really steamy.
Star Wars
with Padme
2?
and
Oh,
the movie.
yeah. I was like,
With Padme and with
oh my God.
Anakin.
And Anakin.
Any romance movies we want to quickly shout out?
Oh my God. Well, we did speak of The English Patient and The
I
Great
haven't
Gatsby.
seen. Oh. And then Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and
which I haven't actually
Prejudice.
seen.
I just watched it for the first time.
I need to watch it.
You're gonna adore.
it.
Yeah,
The Count of Monte Cristo, the movie. I've heard the book is not exactly tea.
We're talking Moulin Rouge, my favorite movie of all time.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
That's all right.
I know. I need to see it.
See, we're not here to shame.
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 Oh,
We're not here to do that.
I weirdly am blanking. Whatever. There's other great romances out there.
Yes.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I forgot the most important factoid of all.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Romance books gross $1 billion annually in the United States alone. That is 1/3 of fiction books. It is a powerhouse genre that needs to be bowed down to.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw with the birds and shade. When the birds and shade is so lonely. Wait, that's major.
Only you.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the fact.
That's it. Romance.
Romance.
Part
Flick.
1 of many. I actually feel like we'll be coming back. Flick. What's your flick count today? Like, where are you at energetically?
Energetically,
I'm at about
quite tired today.
7.
But I would say 5.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Oh, the shards is really sexy.
The shards.
But that's not what I was thinking of. But whatever, I'll think of it and I'll put it in the show notes. Love you, Kath.
Love you, Hilt.
I'm so glad.
You're my world.
You're my life. You're my everything. See you in Big Sur.
See you there in the Bente.
Depende. Love you.
Love you.
Goodbye, Babbles. Now go read. Bye.
I'm gonna talk about all the things that I wanna talk about. We'll just keep talking. We'll just keep talking. Just keep talking. Talking. For so long. Ow, we're babbling on. We're babbling on.
Babbling is created, produced, and edited by Hilton Dresden. The theme song is by Benny Coltoletta, featuring Callie Baker, and is produced by Benny Coltoletta and Jack Gross. The artwork is by Hilton Dresden. Audio consultation from Kenzie Woodrow and Dallas Seeker. Special thanks to Alec Cohen, Natalie Rotter-Waitman, Molly Montgomery, Nick Krause, and to everyone who has subscribed to Babbling on the Substack and refused to shut the fuck up.